Indigenous cultures seem to be a term fit for the past, a nod to tradition, mere memory of practices by a people long forgotten. As cities begin to grow and the wider world assimilating with ethnic cultures once thriving in isolation, is there still room in this expansion for indigenous practices? Coronadal City may have the answer. Coronadal City is found near the southern tip of Mindanao Island in the Philippines. The capital city of South Cotabato, the province is bound by beautiful mountain ranges and the expanse of farming land. Coronadal is a city teeming with culture. Its proud mix of Muslim, Christian, and indigenous peoples have encouraged an inclusive outlook in an area of the country wrought with cultural and political struggles. Amid these challenges, the people here possess a warm, open community. One that is best seen in a celebration they call the Fiesta Kolon Datal, Coronadal International Folkloric Festival. Early morning in Coronadal, as the city rears to welcome hundreds of guests from all over the world. A small city, it has global aspirations, building proud structures that have earned them the honor of being the most competitive city among the small cities of Mindanao for 2 consecutive years. Along the streets headed to South Cotabato Sports Complex, the celebration begins with a bustling parade of color and culture. Onlookers are keen to get a glimpse of the participants of the event. Country after country, from Slovenia to Taipei, Mexico to Indonesia, the Philippines to the rest of the world, the number of participants were staggering, turning the streets into a bridge between cultures. After all, this was the intention of staging this event. The Fiesta Kolon Datal, Coronadal International Folkloric Festival, is the city's bid to put themselves on the cultural map. A way to distinguish themselves from other celebrations from other festivals across the Philippines. A member of the International Council of Organizations of Folklore Festivals and Folk Arts, or CIOFF, in cooperation with UNESCO for the promotion and safeguarding of intangible cultural heritage, Coronadal takes the first steps in establishing their claim by creating an event that is not about one culture, but many. For about a week, people pour in from across the world to witness dances by different cultures. It is a mix of performances, cultural conventions, as well as environmental education, all with the goal of promoting our collective intangible heritage. Overall, 13 groups would be performing, teaching, and participating in a cultural exchange unlike any in the country. The festival is a dialogue of sorts, but expressed not in words, but through movement, for everyone to experience. Bringing to the scene the grace and beauty of their respective countries. Every swift step, every jubilant gesture, becomes a greeting between peoples. After all, the festival is first and foremost a dance. Dance is found in every culture, and in every culture, a dance to define it. These could share a story, an experience, or convey a feeling or a deep sentiment about life in their country. At the Fiesta Kolon Datal, Datal International Folkloric Festival, each delegation readies not only a performance, but the message behind their dance. In a series of conventions spread throughout the week-long event, participants educate their colleagues and spectators on the value of their dance as it relates to their culture. The saman, a delightful Indonesian dance, is one of the most recognizable dances of their country. A fast-paced, rhythmic routine from the Aceh tradition, it is today revered as a masterpiece of oral and intangible heritage of humanity by UNESCO, who also deems it in urgent need of protection. Many of these dances, though not categorized as such, seem to be in a similar situation. But together, perhaps, there is a way to preserve them. Like the line dances of Turkey show, side by side, arms locked together, moving as one. They show pride through the culture of dance. The festive and romantic performances of the Mexican delegation was reminiscent of Filipino dances, both with that distinct Spanish influence. Similarly, half a world away, the Slovenian delegation brought along their own community dance. Hopping onto the stage in pairs, their light feet skipping and weaving with ease. For the Sri Lankan group, whose youthful delegation showered participants with their sense of camaraderie, proud and thankful to have taken part in this event. The Super Taiko Junior Troupe of Japan showed strength through beat and volume. The taiko refers to both the drum and the music played by it. In an energized performance, they show how the instrument is essential to many styles of Japanese theater. Already, audiences feel as though they've traveled across the world. Crossing the strait, we move from Japan to Taiwan, whose playful folk dances and long and graceful high art performances show the contrast of their rich culture